Hi folks, it's Film Junkie 998 or Why Not Me 93, and today I wanted to show you something new. I wanted to show you how to throw a gear. Now, the vehicle I'm going to be showing this to you in is my 1982 Jeep Scrambler here. It's probably not the best one to show you. The best is a simpler truck or car that's older. But it'll do. So let's get started. So here's the cab here, and I'll go ahead and shift through the gears so you know which ones I'm shifting into. So this is a 4-speed. First and reverse are not synchronized, so I will not be using those gears. You can't use gears without a synchronizer bearing on them. That's not exactly how this works. They have to be synchronized gears. So, this is second, the first gear I'll be using. This is third, and this is fourth. So, I'll just drive around normally for a few minutes, let you get the idea of what it looks like for me to drive normally, and then you'll be able to see me throw a few gears. The first thought that comes into your mind when I say the words throw a gear, it's probably not good. It sounds pretty bad, right? Throwing a gear. But what it's doing is it's matching the engine RPMs with the transmission RPMs so that the different gears at this ratio will be turning at the same speed. So you can shift from one gear right into the next gear without moving your clutch at all, because they're all rotating at the same speed, so there's no point in moving the clutch. In my case, I've started doing this because my throwout bearing is going bad, which is the bearing that's used when you push your clutch in. So I'm trying not to use my clutch. But we'll start her up, and I'll give you a few minutes to watch. Thanks. Alright, letting out in second. Shifting into third. Stop, so this is a lot easier to do on trucks than it is on cars. So your best bet would to try and learn this on a car, not to try and learn this on a car, but a truck instead. So here we are again, second to third. That's using the clutch. And third and fourth. Alright guys, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to throw a gear. I'm just going to throw a gear. I'm going to accelerate and throw these gears, and then the second thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to teach you how to learn your vehicle's gear ratios and how to throw gears in your own car. So give me a few minutes to get somewhere where I can show you, and I will. So I'm back, and I'm about to turn on the road here and show you how to accelerate throwing gears. Now there's two types. You can accelerate throwing a gear, or you can decelerate throwing a gear. Decelerating is a lot harder, and I'll explain why in a few minutes. Accelerating is not so bad. Because you're upshifting, the RPMs will go down in the next gear. So it's a lot easier. You don't have to do anything. And that's how you do it, folks. That's all there is to it. So now I'm going to try and decelerate. See, it didn't work. It's not quite as easy as it looks. I'll try it again. Just give me a minute or two. Now, it has to be noted that there are certain points on your speedometer, certain speeds, which the transmission and the engine are rotating at the same speed. On mine, it's 25 and 40 miles per hour. On yours, it could very well be different. So you see I'm at 40 miles an hour here, and I'm just going to throw it out of 40. Boom. Just like that. Throwing it into gear is much harder. Or throwing it into a lower gear. The reason it's harder to throw it into a lower gear is because you have to accelerate the motor so that it's rotating with the transmission. You have to have it at exactly the right RPMs in order to throw that gear from fourth to third in this case. It's a lot harder than it looks. So what I would suggest for you learning how to throw gears, and this is a relatively safe way, is I would suggest just taking it out on a backcountry road, starting off with one gear, say second in my case, and every once in a while just give it a gentle push. Just push on your gear a little bit. See if it'll pop out. Don't be afraid to push your motor just a little bit, but you want to be safe. Now, how you do this is you should get it up to the right RPMs, and then let off, and then pull it. It should just snap right into place. In this case, I was a little too slow, but you get the general idea. It's not that hard. See, now I'm at 25 miles an hour and I just push and it goes out. If it's resisting, you should stop. If you grind gears, that means that your motor is rotating too fast for the transmission. It will only do this at certain speeds, so you have to be on your game. Better handle your car. So if you ever have an incident where something breaks and you're not able to use your clutch, this is a perfect way to counteract that and get yourself home. It's perfectly safe and it doesn't wear on your transmission as long as you follow the precautions that both I have listed and also that are listed in automotive manuals. Now, as a disclaimer, I'm not saying you should go out and blow up your motor trying to shift gears without using a clutch. And this should only be done if you're confident in driving your car. You should practice safe habits, and you shouldn't rely on me to give you all of the tips and tricks, because I'm no expert and I can't do that. However, I've given you a good resource to learn about how your car works, and I hope that you would take advantage of that.